Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Today we are observing the 16th Mahasamadhi day of our Param Pujya Swamiji. As we shared yesterday, this day offers an opportunity for all of us to intensely remember at least one thing that has drawn us towards Him. There may be so many things, but at least one thing. Example, how we met Him first. What was it that influenced us from Him? Suppose we try to dwell upon it, the purpose of the observance of the day is fulfilled. Because that sets in motion a series of mental involvement where we will try to think more and more of Him, not as a person, but the ideal He placed before us. During 1990s, whenever there has been occasion like this of Papa's Jayanti Day, Samadhi Day, Sannyas Day, Mataji's Jayanti Day, Samadhi Day, Guru Purnima Day, we used to request Pujya Swamiji to give us some message. And luckily, we were prompted to note it down, bring it out in the vision, and then prompted us to bring out the points, ultimate point from each message. On this day, we thought it would be appropriate to just to go through the points. One of it, some of it, a few of it, if it gets stuck in our mind, the purpose of observing this Samadhi day is fulfilled. Ashram is a sacred place to love and serve. All devotees should live in harmony with those around and be a model to others. Hold fast the high ideal set by Virat Papa Mataji and make the ashram a haven of peace and bliss. Introduce universal prayer to remind us of interconnectedness, interdependence. Daily examine your failings and correct yourself. Give up petty likes and dislikes, jealousy and hatred. Live in love and harmony. Keep watch over all your thoughts, lest you should stray from the spiritual path. Introspect if spiritual progress is slow. Guru Seva not to be limited to the particular form of the Guru. Pure love makes one to see purity in others. Renunciation is perfect detachment from possessions. Devoted service to Guru and love for all is the key to divinity. Sadhaka should respect all. Nobody and nothing is irrelevant, unimportant, insignificant. Resist the attack of down-pulling forces. Beloved Papa is in all forms and beyond. To be always in love and joy, depend on God's name. Think, talk and do only that which takes you to the goal. Chanting should be backed by intense devotion. Sadhana not to be limited to specific hours or place. Lack of intensity retards progress. Love expansively and enjoy eternal happiness. See the finger of God in all events and individuals. Surrender to Guru, He takes care of you. Celebrations are exclusively for God remembrance. Celebration, observing the day also. Erase the little I, curb the tendencies to project you as someone significant. Sole aim is to reach the source. Living the life with the only aspiration to realize God. Doing, talking, thinking, only that which will keep up the spiritual progress and shunning that will not. Loving everybody without any reservation, irrespective of relationship or friendship, caste, creed, nationality. Be a model to others to show what a devotee of beloved Papa should be. Accepting and revering all saints as other forms of our own Guru. Say or do anything if it is helpful in maintaining the solidarity of the ashram and thus help our own progress. Shun anything that will not be helpful in maintaining the solidarity of the ashram, however attractive or tempting they are. Sacrifice anything and everything for the harmony and solidarity of the ashram. Consider ashram interest is more important than personal interest. If your destiny makes you possess many things, possess them as a trustee of God, not to be possessed by them. Feel all others you see are greater than you, greater than what you are. Never assert yourself and boss over all others. Some of this, something might stay with us, and that is enough. If one is there, the others will be taken care of. So we pray to Param Pujya Swamiji today, who is in the form of remembrance. We bring him before our mental vision, do Sashtanga pranams at his holy feet, and pray to him to give us something of what he has tasted. 16 years have gone by, at least from now onwards. Kindly enable us to remember this and enable us to live up to this. More about this at 12 o'clock. Today, as usual, we have Ramnam, but today's Ramnam will start at 11 o'clock. 11 to 45 there will be Ramnam. 11:45 to 12 o'clock there will be Mount session, Mount chanting. And from 12 to 12:15 we will share some thoughts about Pujya Swamiji's inspiring life and mission. And then as usual, some Arati. At 3:30 to 4:30 at the Centenary Hall, we will all assemble. Again try to remember some of the inspiring parts of his life and also to brief everybody about tomorrow's Mauna session. Those who remember, the moment we remember about Pujya Swamiji, is an embodiment of silence. That is why it is properly addressed as the silenced sage of Anandashram. So it is most appropriate that on the next day we are observing silence here. The details of which will be placed before everybody at 3:30. Those who are interested to join, many have given their name, about 90 odd people. Those who are interested, they can give their name and join tomorrow and be with us at 3:30. All details will be given to you. Hari Om. Salutations to Param Pujya Papa. Salutations to Param Pujya Mataji. Salutations to Param Pujya Swamiji. Salutations to all Mahatmas, brothers and sisters. Today is a special day for us because it was on this day, 16 years back, our beloved Param Pujya Swamiji dropped his mortal coil. So this day offers an opportunity for all of us to remember the exemplary life he lived and how it continues to inspire us even after 1.5 decades. When we look back, we also find all saints, there are some instrumental causes for them to transform from the sense of individuality to a very higher dimension. In our case, we know how Vittal Rao, the transition of Vittal Rao's life from an ordinary Grihastha, professional, social life to an enlightened life. We also know that a mother of two, how she became the Vishwamata. We also know now that a young man who had apparently there is no other problem, but he was confronted with the fundamental problem of identifying the purpose of life. God gave him that, and then finally from Ananda Shivan to Swami Satchidananda. We are all attached to the forms of our Mahatmas, Gurus, but at the same time they remind us that when they went through this, they realized God's purpose through them to reach out to many, many, many. From the individual to the universal. Every saint reminds us that the purpose of life is to expand from the me to we to him. So this should not be lost sight of. Days like this remind us how through small incidents they were making us aware of this expansiveness. Never to think in terms of me and mine. Never to plan anything in terms of me and mine. But always to think about everyone. We also ask ourselves, why should I do this? Why should I not be content with what I have and what I lead a decent life, a righteous life, with whatever values is possible I try to live? Is it not enough? Yes, initially it is enough. But later on we try to understand that whatever we enjoy is a gift of somebody. Nobody who has discovered, invented or innovated has kept it for themselves, including the language, including the specs, including the dress, including the electricity, including the mic. No. It is all available for everybody. When we had dosha in the morning, chutney in the morning, sambar in the morning, when we had a plate, when we had a glass, when we had coffee or tea, we don't know the person, the Mahatma who brought this into this world. When there is no dosha or idli in the world, somebody should conceive, So like that, everything, whatever we enjoy now is a gift of somebody. So how can we think in terms of me and mine? So the lives of saints enable us to think in terms of me and me to we. Not because somebody said, because we are the recipients of everything. Whatever. Even the English language with which we are talking now, it is a gift of somebody, God through somebody. Now it is raining. When we think about an umbrella, when there is no umbrella in the world, the beneficiary has not been specified. But unfortunately, you and I start thinking in terms of me and mine. Here comes the relevance of the saint's life. Right from the meticulous need, tiniest need of an individual, they were reaching out. We used to appreciate, we used to feel grateful to them for what we have received from them. If Swamiji is kind and compassionate towards us, if Papa and Mataji were kind and compassionate towards us, we remember that from individual to individual. Initially, yes, but later on we think it is available for everybody from them. Not only to me, whoever comes in contact with them, they get the recipients. So we feel the first and foremost thing we should remember is that they teach us how to expand from the limited to the unlimited, me to we. And for that, it did not just come. They were holding on to the remembrance of that power, who is in us, who is in everybody. Only by dedicating their entire thought, word and deed on this direction, they were able to scale the heights. That is why they have set up this beautiful ashram, where the Nama chanting has been given so much of importance, because Nama chanting, when rightly, with all right perspective, when we chant, it should help us from expanding from me to we to him. Many of us who have had the occasion to closely associate with Pujya Swamiji will find how tenderly he was handling everything. There was no otherness. We just appreciate, that's all. No. It was an expression of an expansion. We used to observe how he takes the pen out, how he puts the pen back, how he takes the umbrella, how he keeps it there, how he takes the chappal, how he does it, how he answers one. The door is always open, Pujya Swamiji, we don't need to have appointment with him. That was the legacy left by Pujya Mataji also, Pujya Papa also. Because they are showing us, they are readily accessible to anybody and everybody. Expansion, expansion, expansion. The moment I go, suppose he lovingly talks, he attends to my needs. Suppose I go back with that feeling, then I am not justified in getting contact with a saint. I am trying to understand that the same saint is available for everybody in equal measure. So what they teach us, not through words, that they are available for everybody. So expansion, expansion, expansion. This is the one thing which we remember when we remember with gratitude the lives of saints, and in our case, Papa Mataji and Swamiji. On this day, we bring before them, before our mental vision, do a Sashtanga pranams mentally at their, catch hold of their holy feet and pray to Swamiji. Kindly enable us to live up to something of what you have attained. We know that we have got limitations, we have got impurities in our heart. Still the me and mine is somewhere lurking. Though outwardly we may feel that we are free from the clutches, still somewhere it is there. May our love be available to everybody. Before he retired from the active life, he wrote a letter to all of us. It's a public document. A few lines I will read. To all inmates of ashram, all bhaktas visiting the ashram, beloved children of beloved Purushottam Papa and Mataji. This is written just to express my deep gratitude to you all and all friends for all the love you have showered on me and the cooperation you have extended to me during my long stay in Ananda Ashram, engaged in the service of beloved Papa and Mataji. I sincerely feel that all of you gave me so much love and reverence that it made me wonder if I deserved so much. I then passed them on to him who really deserved it. It was he, rooted in my heart, who gave me a little of his love, which enabled me to pass it on to you all. Pass it on to you all means pass it on to him who is seated in you all. So it came from him alone, went back to him alone, through innumerable forms. So he made it possible for me to swim in the ocean of love, pure, unadulterated love, and serve beloved Papa and Pujya Mataji and his innumerable forms of devotees and those visiting the ashram. Now that beloved Papa has used his body as his instrument for the last 53 years, He has brought about the external condition in such a way as to make this body withdraw from activities. Beloved Papa has found other suitable instruments to take care of the different types of seva in the ashram, making it easy for me to face the change and accept it cheerfully. All those engaged in Beloved Papa's seva were told that by the will of Beloved Papa they have all come here with the aspiration to get the highest realization of God. They have to keep this goal before them and undauntedly work for it. Become more serious in your sadhana. Develop more harmony and mutual understanding among all, and settle minor differences by talking about them then and there, lest the differences and impressions caused by them should get accumulated and explode one day. All should keep this goal before them and make sure that whatever they say or do must be helpful for their spiritual progress. Petty likes and dislikes should be sacrificed for the sake of this higher common ideal. If all of you work harmoniously and lovingly serve everybody, visiting the ashram, looking upon them as different forms of Beloved Papa, Papa will surely bless you all, lead you to the path, ultimately make you merge in the Shashwata Swarup of Beloved Papa. So my humble request is that all those who have had contact with Papa, especially those who are engaged in the service of Beloved Papa, should make the best of the opportunities Papa has so graciously given for attaining the supreme goal of human life, resulting in perfect liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Living the life with the only aspiration of realizing God. Doing, talking, thinking only that which will help us in spiritual progress, and shunning that will not. Loving everybody without any reservation, irrespective of relationship or friendship or caste or creed or nationality. Be a model to others to show what a devotee of Beloved Papa should be. Accepting and revering all saints as other forms of our own Guru. Feeling that we do not belong to any particular sect. We are all only devotees of the Lord, awakened and guided by our Guru, Beloved Papa. Some other devotees may be getting guidance from some other saints. Thus, whoever may be our Gurus, we are all children of God and devotees of God, and therefore brothers and sisters. Guru and God are not different. The same God whom we want to realize has come to us in the form of Beloved Papa to guide us. So also God has come in different forms through other saints to awaken and guide a certain other section of society. Living in the world in perfect detachment. If your destiny makes you possess anything, possess them as a trustee of God and not be possessed by them. When the things are taken away from us, there is no need to feel sorry in parting with them. God brought them to us to keep for some time, now He has taken them away. So part with them as cheerfully as we received them. Living in perfect surrender to His will. Being fully conscious that whatever happens through anybody happens by His will only, and no individual is really responsible for any action, though many may claim the doership. The real doer is God. God as Prakriti is the doer, God as Purusha is the only witness and not doing anything through him. He is the power that activates Purusha, Prakriti. Humility is the greatest virtue. Try to be the humblest. Feel all others you see are greater than what you are. Never assert yourself and boss over others. Even if your viewpoint is correct, this can be put before others in a humble way and thus can win over others. Even if what you think is correct, if what others think is not wrong or detrimental to the institution, why not accept others' opinion and wholeheartedly cooperate in working out? Say or do anything if it is helpful in maintaining the solidarity of the ashram and thus help our own progress. Sacrifice anything and everything for the harmony and solidarity of the ashram. When we are earnest in our quest and serious in our sadhana, we can be sure we will get guidance from within and also from without to do the right thing at the right time. Guidance will be like this. May beloved Papa and Mataji bless you all with such intense aspiration and such sincerity and enthusiasm in sadhana that your progress in sadhana is fast and seva you do is perfect, and help your sadhana, or rather become sadhana itself, and lead you to the ultimate goal of resulting in eternal happiness. The last line. Swamiji's humility, deepest love, best wishes, and pranams to all of you. Why? The immortal children of the immortal beloved Papa and Mataji. Deepest love, best wishes, and pranams to all of you, the immortal children of immortal beloved Papa and Mataji, ever yours, Satchidananda. So we remember Pujya Swamiji with all our love, gratitude, and pray to him to give us something of what he has got to us. Before God finally gives the call to drop our body, having had the privilege of associating with this holy ashram and the holy trinities, we are only praying, you bless us with something of what you all got. Hari Om. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Pujya Mataji has fixed up all our daily program in such a way that we will be able to progress fast in our spiritual progress. It is not mechanical chanting of Ramnam. It is not mechanical chanting of mental Ramnam. It is not mechanical recitation of the prayer.
Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Om Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
जीवन भर अभिसेवा उतारो
जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम चरण युगल पर शीश झुका कर हृदय कमल धर करु नमस्कार गुरु करु नमस्कार बार बार मैं करु नमस्कार अंत समय तक करु गुरु अर्चना मैं पशु तुम पति अंतर्यामी भक्त वत्सल प्रभु जीवन स्वामी चरण युगल पर शीश झुका कर हृदय कमल धर करु नमस्कार अविचल निर्मल भक्ति हो मेरा धन और क्या चाहो जब मिले तुम्हारी शरण जन्म जन्म के करे दुरित दहन सहज सुखास्पद श्री गुरु दर्शन संवित प्रेमास्पद श्री गुरु दर्शन चरण युगल पर शीश झुका कर हृदय कमल धर करु नमस्कार श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम